If you went to a lab and you set out to create the perfect guest to address everything that is happening right now in our politics, in our economy, and in our society, you would come up with our next guest. To stage an American election in which the country threw in with a convicted felon because economic anxiety and the high cost of everything turned them away from the incumbent party and toward a TV businessman. A media climate in which the manosphere's influence had to be understood and respected and covered. And a new presidential administration where a wag-the-dog-style one-man tariff palooza has almost instantly destabilized the global supply chain and economic picture. Enter Scott Galloway about where we find ourselves.
I think we're essentially become a kleptocracy that would make Putin blush. I mean, keep in mind, in the 3 months since the inauguration, the Trump family has become $3 billion wealthier. So that's $1 billion a month. And to be fair, it's been a slow creep of corruption. There's been special interest groups since Citizens United that have just gone crazy. You have American citizens paying 8 times the price for Humira and Ozempic that other countries pay, even though many of these drugs we've invented here, manufacture and distribute. So there's been a weaponization of government for a while, and there are even many Congress people, including Speaker Emerita Pelosi, who've engaged in insider trading. But this is on a whole new scale. The Democrats and other Republicans have been engaging in corruption for tens or hundreds of thousands. This is now corruption for billions. And while you could argue that American business has been for sale, if you will, or America's been for sale, now the whole world's for sale. I think the Trump coin represents a new level of grift, the likes of which we haven't seen. Essentially, the president has opened a Swiss banking account that anybody can put money into, communicate why they are putting money into it to the president, and then the president can take actions, and we don't know whatever happened. And I believe it's probably already happened. And the question I would put forward is, if you're Vladimir Putin and you're spending $500 million a day on a failed war in Ukraine, wouldn't you be stupid not to somehow communicate to the president that you're willing to make him the wealthiest man in the world in exchange for maybe stopping arms shipments or intelligence to Ukraine? I think, people say, well, that's a conspiracy theory. I would argue that's just basic logic.